The guy in this video may be talking directly towards the camera, but he isn't the focus here. There's a young girl behind him who's getting watched relentlessly by this incredibly creepy man in public. It's clear that the girl is highly uncomfortable, but nevertheless, she chooses to stay silent about the situation. In this video, we watch as a group of friends drive by in this car right past this house at 1 a.m., where they notice a creepy man trying to peek inside someone's house, which freaks them out. They return 1 hour later, and sure enough, he's still there.
Yo! What the f? That guy's creepy, bro. He's just standing like that, fam. Yo, what the f? Yo!
Let's hope that nothing escalated after this and the man eventually went home. This video shows a strange man in a hoodie looking intently inside this homeowner's house. He peers inside the window for several minutes before eventually deciding to walk away. Apparently, he was trying to look into their house 3 times. The family posted the video online and asked if anyone knew the man, but they haven't been able to identify him yet. In October of 2016, a Texas man's home security camera captured the most terrifying thing imaginable. A creepy clown walking up to his house late at night with a knife in his hands. This person immediately pulls out their phone camera and starts recording when they notice this scary man in a hoodie standing right outside their house, staring up at them from the streets below. He then calls the cops and the video ends abruptly, leaving us all to wonder what could have possibly happened next. Let's just hope that the authorities were able to catch and arrest him. On May 8th of 2020 at 2:30 in the morning, this home security footage captured a creepy man inside a home in Wichita, Kansas, creeping around. 15-year-old Anaya Robinson was sleeping on the couch in the living room with the television on. Then, from around the corner, appears the creepy home invader. This went on for several minutes until the girl woke up, saw him, and screamed for help, at which point he fled. It is currently unclear as to what happened to the man afterwards, but the police were called. This video from 2018 shows a woman installing a security camera in the front of her house after hearing some seriously strange noises coming from outside of her bedroom window. The footage she ended up recording shows a stranger walking up to her bedroom window, attempting to look inside. After a few seconds, however, the man notices the camera recording him and quickly walks away. In this video posted by Tay the Tank on January 20th of 2019, Tay said that someone pulled up beside his house and suspected he has a stalker. To confirm his suspicions, he got a video camera and placed it overnight by his window to see if he could get a glimpse of the stalker and find out who it was. The next day, Tay looked over the footage and what he saw was horrifying. It seemed like nothing for a while before seeing a man in a hoodie emerge onto his porch.
So, not much is really happening right now. But, oh my God! What? I knew I had a freaking creep. Oh my God!
The stalker was walking along the porch and was peeking through Tay's window. The stalker even blew fog onto the window so the camera couldn't see him clearly and just sat on Tay's swing.
Oh my God! He's looking. Oh no! He's looking in the freaking window. What the heck? Oh my God, he just fogged up the freaking window.
Tay said if he sees the stalker again, he would catch him and beat him up and upload a part 2. There was no part 2 uploaded as yet, but he has posted many videos since, so I think it's safe to assume he's okay. This video shows a woman recording herself walking outside, seemingly paranoid or otherwise just plain old worried about something. Almost instantly, we see what it is. The woman is being followed by a backwards walking man. This video shows the shocking moment in which this guy confronts a stalker that he's been dealing with for the past several months. The man tries to explain that all he wants is a friendship with the guy because he is just incredibly lonely. The man doesn't feel sympathy and proceeds to tell the man that he needs to leave him alone, which he thankfully does. Remember in one of my previous videos, the creepy neighbor who was filming the uploader mowing his lawn?
Give me clothes for you? I'll be happy to take a pose for you. Excuse me? I'd be happy to take a pose for you. No, it's not about the pose, it's about the noise. Well, I told you before, I don't want you taking pictures over my fence. Wasn't over the fence, was it? It's irritating. I have a daughter. I don't know what your intentions are. I don't need a camera over my fence filming.
Well, sadly, there's more to the story, and I thought I'd share these clips. In one video, the uploader's wife goes to the backyard for a smoke before the creepy neighbor can be seen taking pictures of her through the fence. Another incident is when the creepy neighbor had a problem with the uploader's patio light on, and in retaliation, bought an overly bright motion detection floodlight, which turned on when anyone set foot outside. The uploader countered this by placing a mirror to where the light would reflect back into the creep's window. In yet another video, the creepy neighbor came outside to confront the uploader as if he was the victim.
How much further you want to go with this stuff? About what?
You're neighbors from hell. They want to know how far you want to escalate this stuff.
The last update is that the uploader placed an owl named Hootie on the fence to watch the neighbor. The neighbor bought a higher fence to block Hootie, as Hootie apparently drove the neighbor's dog crazy. It's safe to say that the uploader won the battle and the war. In this video, posted by Shay Zonay on October 9th of 2017, Shay was vlogging with her daughter in this 22.5-minute video before having a creepy encounter at a food court in the mall.
Go ahead, honey. This guy is being very... This guy is creeping. It's very weird. Watch. Honey, we're gonna go bye-bye if you're ready.
The man with the hat was staring at Shay, and apparently he was following them too. Shay got up with her daughter to leave, and the creepy man followed them outside.
He's outside. Straight up, he's outside right now. Oh my god. He freaking saw us packing up. Guys, he's like sitting over there on the bench. Honey, we're gonna go eat at home, okay? But I actually have juice for you in the car.
The man wasn't in the frame much there, but Shay told her side of the story in her vehicle and stated that the man was staring at her daughter along with two other little girls who were there with their mom and no dad present.
So it was really difficult to show you guys what was going on, but so the play place is right in the center of the food court, and it's like a big round area, and there's like seats all around the perimeter where the parents can sit and like just watch their kids. So it was just me and two other moms in there with two other little girls. I am sweating. So like I was watching Ella, and like I kind of saw out of the corner of my eye like this guy sort of standing near the play place, and like sometimes, you know, like the mom or the dad will be in the play place, and then like the other parent will be outside of the play place, maybe getting food or just like watching from out there, you know what I mean? So at first I was just like, he's probably just like a father of one of these two girls, because the other mothers were there without husbands, just as I was. It was literally just us mothers there and our girls.
Shay also said that the man was pacing back and forth behind her as she was watching her daughter play.
You guys, like he was standing behind me and kind of like pacing back and forth. So like I'd look over my right, he'd be there. I'd look over my left, he'd be there. And as soon as I said, okay, Ella, we're gonna go, he must have heard me, because then he walked out. Like I saw him walk away, and I didn't see where he went, but I was like, oh, thank God, like maybe he heard me, like maybe he'll leave us alone now.
I'm sure there'll be mixed opinions on this one in the comments, but I agree with Shay when she said, if you have a gut feeling, you gotta act on it. And I'm glad she did in this case. In this TikTok video posted on YouTube by British Girl Explores on December 13th of 2021, CCTV footage captures a woman throwing a fit on camera, along with some helpful captions from the creator to make out what she said. I went on the TikTok of Meet My Psycho Stalker, and this had been apparently going on for quite a while, as there was endless videos of this woman harassing the creator and the neighbor.
She's a psychopath.
And I'm talking years of videos. To be brief, the woman kept coming to the creator's unit, yelling, threatening, or just staring at the creator, in spite of 3 protection orders that the stalker violated. The last update was that the court blamed the woman's actions on mental illness. The stalker is on probation, but basically, they refused to throw her in jail. However, the judge stated that if the woman violates her protection order one more time, she'll face time in jail. The creator has another year on the protection order, but is seeking a permanent one. This home security video from outside the homeowner's driveway shows the homeowner returning home with some alcohol after making a quick stop at the local liquor store. As she walks up her driveway, we can see a creepy man lingering right behind her, waiting for the perfect opportunity to attack. Thankfully, the homeowner was able to lock the doors before the man was able to follow her inside, which could have ended in her demise. In 2019, a young woman was caught being followed by this man in his car for several blocks, and it was all captured on her neighbor's security camera. The girl was walking home from school, and she thankfully used her wits to hide behind this truck. However, the creepy man saw her hiding and waited several minutes for her to move from her spot before he eventually pulled away. This video, recorded on July 24th of 2018, shows a group of people simply trying their best to enjoy a restaurant outside, when all of a sudden, a scary-looking man walks up to a woman and proceeds to punch her, much to the shock and awe of the restaurant goers outside. Thankfully, though, a few of them proceeded to chase the guy away and make sure he didn't land a second punch. In this video posted by the Lost TGF Bros videos on January 29th of 2022, but originally uploaded and deleted by Jay Swingler. Jay claims to have been stalked for an extended period of time. Story. Hopefully, no one's watching Jay through his bedroom window anymore. And another behind the headboard in her bedroom. Nolan can be seen retrieving the recording devices, and Lee wisely called the police. Nolan would be jailed for stalking for just 15 weeks. Lee was shocked and horrified that her neighbor of 30 years would do this. Lee also vacuumed her carpet and would later see large footprints, so she knew Nolan had come back for that second device. It just goes to show you that you can't trust anyone. In this Facebook video by 9 News Melbourne on July 30th of 2018, a 23-year-old woman named Rose was walking home before being chased by a creepy naked man who was touching himself.
Rose starts running. The predator was naked and chased her down the street after taking off his clothes and touching himself.
In that moment, I was just so frightened.
The 23-year-old was on her way home from work, walking from St Albans train station.
He started playing with himself.
Rose initially ignored him and called her sister. But as she turned around, she saw him running towards her. This wasn't the sicko's first rodeo. A little less than a month prior to preying on Rose, the creep can be seen preparing to engage with his next victim. I have no idea if that crazy man was ever caught, but I hope so. Thanks for watching. Stay vigilant, friends.